Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozeman back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually going to talk about how to only control a player from the draft here in Madden 22 franchise mode. Now, I did do a video very similar to this back then about how to only control one player, but it wasn't from the draft. It was just about any player. Now we can actually do this from a player from the actual draft class that you drafted a player from, and I will show you guys this. Now all we really have to do, guys, is go ahead and make your selection. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick a player. You can't do offensive lineman, so I'm gonna go ahead, let's just make it easy for ourselves and pick a quarterback. So let's just go ahead and say we drafted a quarterback, and it will eventually show us again all the positions that we can actually take to only control their careers and do a player lock on them. So again, so this is going to be the guy, so go ahead and remember his name. We will control him in a franchise and only him. So again, guys, all we really have to do is skip to the end of the draft, but I want to make sure and see real quick if we can actually get this done without actually having to sim to the end of the draft. Alright, guys, so we ended up having to sim to the end of the draft because the quarterback did not pop up on our roster. So once we do get to this point, guys, where we do actually have the draft recap pop up and we have all of our players, and you guys want to pick one of the players that you drafted to obviously player lock on and be able to just completely control him, all we really have to do, guys, is go over to options, retire. This works and applies for any player, but obviously you guys want to know how to do this from the draft. All we have to do is hit create a new character, hit yes, and then we hit again this, and then we will hit change role player, and then we want to make sure that it is active player. And as you guys can see, we have the Jeremiah Piercy here, the quarterback that I drafted earlier, and all we have to do, guys, is click him, and then we will hit start playing. So as you guys can see, we have coach mode, player, and owner, and as you guys can see, this is the quarterback that I drafted in the draft class, the random, I think this is auto-generated rookie. So Jeremiah Piercy, all we have to do is hit start playing. And as you guys can see, this is Jeremiah Piercy, a random auto-generated rookie that I just drafted from a draft class. Remember, you have to go to the end of the draft class. As soon as the draft is over, you will be able to take one of the guys that you drafted, go over to change role, and go to the quarterback or whatever player that you got and selected from the draft class that you want to only hone in on and just control him. So this is how we are able to do this and only control the player that you drafted from a draft class. Now, just remember, guys, you can't do this through multiple players just in the same franchise. You can only hone in on one player and completely just do a player lock on one player. So you will be able to just edit him, advance the weeks, and then once you are able to play out the games, you will only be using Jeremiah Piercy, or obviously for this is as an example, you could use any other player. Obviously, in terms of offensive lineman, you can't do that. But again, I'm pretty sure any other position you can do for any player you want to do from the draft, or just any other player on your roster. But again, this is how we will be able to do this from the draft class and have full outrights and use him however you guys want. Now, hopefully this video did help you guys out a lot. We are trying to come out with a lot of tip videos for the future. Now, I will be picking up the episode 4 of the fantasy draft rebuild of the Chicago Bears, so I will be picking that back up in my next video. I probably will be recording and editing the gameplay of the playoff game against the Falcons and that. So again, stay tuned, and if you guys are liking that series, make sure you guys are leaving a like and hit that sub button down below. Now again, guys, if this video also did help out, again, do the same thing, leave the like, hit the sub button. Hopefully this video will get you guys obviously more entertained for future tips. But guys, that will be it for today's video, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.